All right, we got our 3-box score break. The 1-on pot is at 414. I got to update that, so give me 1 second. 1-on pot. If you guys don't know what the 1-on pot is we're the first group to do it. It's a pretty popular idea nowadays. But we are the home of the 101 pot. It's pretty cool. It's like a progressive pot. Elio has the Niners, Mike has the Bears, Chris has the Bengals, Marvin has the Bills, Josh has the Broncos and Browns, Chris has the Bucks, Tyler has the Cardinals, Chris has the Chargers, Elio has the Chiefs, Russ has the Colts, Chris has the Boys, Russ has the Finns, Chris has the Eagles and Falcons, Chris has the Giants, Marvin has the Jags, Ryan has the Jets, Leviticus has the Lions, Russ has the Packers, Joe has the Panthers, Chris has the Patriots, Ryan has the Raiders, Chris has the Rams, Chase has the Ravens, Joe has the Redskins, Ryan has the Saints, Israel has the Seahawks, Joe has the Steelers, Brett has the Texans, Ryan has the Titans, Holly has the unsigned, and Tate has the Vikings. Yeah, very true, Kevin. If it were easy, it wouldn't be worth $1 million. Absolutely. All right, we got our score. What's the personal buy? I think he said $37.50. Don't quote me on that. I could be way off. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, though, Tyler. Yeah, no beast. Burrow, Tua. That's it. So Mike, I'm probably not going to be the one to post it. He is, so you got to ask him. Wasn't any Burrow and switch right? No. Look at that. Okay, you're right. Alright, we do got our auto in here. Nice. How about an Antonio Gandy Golden? That is the green border. It's going to the Redskins. And it was the Redskins. Joe with the Redskins. There you go, Joe. Antonio Gandy Golden. What's going on, Michael? Nice. How about a Minkah Fitzpatrick auto? Going to the Steelers. And Joe with the Steelers. Nice Minkah. So as stated on the post, hits and numbers ship. No base, no inserts, nothing. Hits and numbers. Burrows and Tuas, I'll pull as well. We got 15 out of 50. James Robinson going to the Jaguars, and Marvin helped keep shipping costs down. So tried to keep it as cheap as possible for you guys, because that's what it is. It's a cheap product that got inflated through this year's draft class. An A.J. Dillon auto. A.J. Dillon, Packers. And Russ with the Packers. Right? I'm not sure. Hey, Siri. Who does A.J. Dillon play for? Packers. Joey B. going to the Bengals and Chris. We got 71 out of 100 James Robinson going to the Jaguars and Marvin. Joe Burrow. Going to the Bengals and Chris. Mike, I am. These were my last 3 boxes. Don't have any more score left. We're done with score. Not getting any more until 2021. Joe Burrow. Going to the Bengals and Chris. A couple nice Burrows. So Legacy is the next product that comes out, which I'm actually really excited for. And Legacy is one of my favorites. A lot of base, but it's not score based, and it's a nice product. The 101s are sick out of Legacy. At least they were last year. The blue cracked ice. So nice. We got 15 out of 35. Carson Wentz going to the Eagles and Christopher. 2020 next year won't be as bad, but it'll still be pretty bad because you got Sunshine. Sunshine's coming out next year. Who you guys think? Who you guys think Sunshine's gonna get drafted by? I mean, I would assume, unless barring any like crazy injury or something, I would assume he's gonna go number 1. Who do you think he's going to get drafted by? We got a Michael Warren. That's the Philadelphia Eagles. That's the green border. What's the Christopher and the Eagles? Tua. Draw to the Fins and Russ with the Fins. I don't know if Sunshine stinks. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch enough college football to comment on that. From what I hear. We got 007 and 100 Marlon Mack. You think the Jags are going to take him? Really, Ryan? Going to the Colts. And Rush, you don't think Minshew's going to do good? I don't think Minshew's terrible. Last year, Minshew actually had better stats than Kyler, Daniel Jones. He was the best rookie quarterback, statistically speaking. And, I mean, he was a 7-yard quarterback, so he didn't really have time to develop chemistry with his receivers. And then once he was finally starting to get that chemistry, they pulled him and put Nick Foles in for 2 weeks. No, I think that's a good guess. I'm not, I don't know if I don't know. I guess it all depends on how Minshew plays out. All right. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad guess. I don't think the Jags are going to be great next year. I think the Bears have a good shot at him. Bears quarterbacks. I mean, Trubisky sucks. Although Trubisky does have better stats than Josh Allen in their first 2 years. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Trubisky. I mean, he may prove me wrong, but I don't think anybody's really a big fan of him. Yeah, the Lions. The Lions have a shot at him too. Yeah. So I see where you're coming from, Ryan. Definitely see where you're coming from. Yeah, because Stafford's old, so the Lions they're not always a great team. They're decent. Lions or Bears are going to get them. Do you think the Bears are going to have to trade up? I don't know. The Bears are pretty terrible. They don't have much of a quarterback. They really don't have a quarterback. Lindsay. I mean, like I said, Trubisky's not good. And Foles is decent. I think he'll be the starter, but I don't think he's going to do great. Foles was never really good as a starter. I guess he was in Philly for a little bit, but, you know, Foles shined as a backup. Stafford's back is broke last season. It's, as far as I am aware, it's better. We have 42/50. Albert Okwuegbunam going to the Denver Broncos and Josh. Do you think the Chargers will be the worst team in the NFL? Really, James? I don't know. Me personally, I'm a little bit of a believer in Tyrod. Any big Bears fan? Yeah, I think Stafford still has probably a year left or so. He's a very injury-prone quarterback. I think we'll have a decent year, but he's just too injury-prone. Yeah, all right. That's a fair point, Chris. That's a fair point. Their defense is pretty killer. Especially, didn't they just, they signed Bobby Quinn, right? Yeah. I think Joe was saying the Raiders. Yeah, it was the same injury, yep. We got 2 out of 20. A'Shawn Robinson going to the Lions. And Leviticus. Dude, honestly, you guys can call me crazy. I'm a huge fan of Tyrod Taylor as far as a quarterback. I don't know much about him as a person off the field, but as far as a quarterback, I think Tyrod Taylor is very underrated. Y'all can laugh at me all you want. I really do. I think he's a quarterback who has the talent to carry his team to the playoffs. That's fair, Cav. That's fair. That's a fair point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Josh Jacobs had a great rookie season, but he kind of fell off. He did good the first couple weeks and then kind of disappeared. Did he get hurt? Maybe. I think he was hurt for a week or something. You don't believe in Tyrod? You're sorry. I got you. I don't know. I mean, I think what he did with the Bills, he was decent with the Bills, and he had literally no weapons in Buffalo. We got 12 out of 100. Baker Mayfield going to the Browns and Josh. Now he has, the Chargers are a great team offensively, minus the quarterback position. They're average, in my opinion, at the quarterback position. They have Eckler as a running back. They got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and Hunter Henry as a tight end. So I don't know. They're a good team. They just need that quarterback, which I don't think he can be a franchise quarterback, but I think that while Justin Herbert develops, I think he can be what do they call it? An intermittent. No, I don't know. Nice, Joe Burrow, great border. I guess temporary would be a good word for it. Wasn't the word I'm looking for, but yeah, he can be a good temporary quarterback. Nice, Joe Burrow. Let's go to the Bengals and Chris. So Rivers is a good quarterback. I'm not denying that. He just throws the picks, man. We got Darius Anderson going to the Cowboys and Christopher. Who do you guys think is going to MVP this year? Like, honestly, don't go. There's some obvious answers that you're taking no chance on, but if you had to, if you had to really guess, probably, if you really think Mahomes or Lamar is going to win it, then that's cool. But don't just go with them because they're the obvious answer. I think that there are some other sleeper candidates, if you will, that definitely have a chance. You think the Pats are going to be the second worst team? Interesting. We got 41 out of 50. The man, the myth, the legend, DeAndre Baker. I think Kyler Murray. James said Brady. That's a possibility. I think Kyler is a real shot. Chris said Carr. Ooh, that's interesting. You think it'd guarantee Brady? Going to the Giants and Christopher. It could be Mahomes. I'm not denying Mahomes' talent. Mahomes has a ton of talent. Kid is something special for sure. Pass will tank for Lawrence. That wouldn't surprise me. Gosh. Oh, that was Cadillac this year. Yeah, Kyler's a great quarterback. Watson, that's a good prediction. I don't know if I see Watson doing as good. I mean, he lost his #1 receiver and the best receiver in the NFL. Niners run for their money more than last year, you think? We got Jake Breeland. Yeah, you're right, Chris. You're definitely right. Oh, he does. Brady has a chance to win the Super Bowl with that offense. The Bucs offense is insane. It's going to the Ravens and Chase. Bucs offense is absolutely insane. On paper, yeah. Who do I think will be a standout in this year's draft besides Burrow? All right, so I'm a Cowboys fan, so of course I got to go with my guy, CeeDee Lamb, man. We got 91 out of 100, DeAndre Baker. As far as a standout, I don't necessarily mean, I don't think he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, but as far as not only putting up good stats, but also taking the pressure and, taking some of the coverage off of the other two receivers, that'll help the team out a lot. The Bucs are very scary on paper. Cousins is winning MVP. Who else do I like in this draft? I like this dude a lot, Chase Claypool. Like him a lot for the Steelers. Derek Brown. The Panthers are building a defensive line. Peoples Jones. We got 3 out of 50. Derek Brown going to the Panthers and Joe. Jay Howard's in there. Ayuk, yeah. Ayuk's going to be better now, I think, because he's going to be the #1 for a few weeks because Deebo Samuel broke his foot today. He's out for, I think it's 6 to 12 weeks. So he's not expected to miss much time. He's expected to miss the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season. Oh, I should probably do this. Oh yeah, Claypool's gonna be good. Rookie of the Year's Claude Edwards. I'm drawing a blank for some reason. Yeah, Kinlaw's gonna be good. Kinlaw is definitely going to be good. I think Kinlaw might turn out to be a little better than Derek Brown. Derek Brown was taken higher. I like Derek Brown. But, yeah, he does have a ton of autos. I mean, I guess it's not bad for the number 7 overall pick, but he has a ton of autos. It's crazy. Jefferson? Yeah, I mean, Jefferson's going to be good. The only issue I have with Jefferson, and I mean, I hope he proves me wrong, but it's the same issue that I think a lot of people have with him. It's the reason why I think Philly passed on him was because he was mainly used as a slot. Well, he did better in the slot at LSU. So it's kind of perfect for that Vikings offense, right? He's going to be the #2 there. He's not taking the starting job over Thielen. Mims, yeah, the Jets got to steal him, Mims. Last box of score, then we can do some personals if anybody wants to. You guys are in an error loading the live feed? Should be good. I don't have any music playing, so it's not like it blacked out. It shouldn't have. I don't know if the Pats win the division. I do agree with the Jets. I think the Jets finish on the bottom of that division. I don't know if the Pats win it, though. I think the Pats finish either second or third. I have the Bills winning the division. I really like Josh Allen. I know his accuracy is a bit of an issue, but I like the kid. I think he's going to, his work ethic is very good, and I think he's going to put in the work. We got 33 out of 35. T.Y. Hilton going to the Colts. And Russ. No, Buffalo's going to go like 10-6. I haven't seen their schedule, but that's just rough prediction. I'd say 11-5 max. I don't think the Pats doing that. I mean, Stidham's going to be good. No, I mean, I don't know. I think Stidham is going to be good, but I don't see them winning the division. Is that not numbered? No, it's not numbered. Cool. Go to the Finns and Russ. Bunch of base. We got Tyler Huntley. We got more base. We got Benjamin Victor. I think this dude's the Giants. I want to make sure though. Hey Siri, who does Benjamin Victor play for? Benjamin Victor. Giants. And Christopher. Yeah, for sure, James, for sure. I'm investing instead of Joe Burrow. So what a lot of people don't know is that in 2018, if Stidham came out, he was a junior, I believe. If he came out for Auburn, he would have been a top 10 pick, I believe. But he chose to stay his senior year, and I believe he got hurt or something. Something happened. No, it was a lot of his receivers, the talent around him left. So he had nobody. 47 out of 50, Jason Pierre-Paul. And that's why he dropped, because he had really nobody. Nothing to work with at Auburn. Go out to the Buccaneers and Christopher. Yeah, he had nobody at all. So Stidham is definitely a sleeper. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be very good. They need that call. Yeah, for sure, James, for sure. Yeah, James Morgan. I think this is James. No. Maybe it's the Jets. I don't want to ask him. Hey Siri, who does James Morgan play for? Yeah, the Jets. Yeah, right. Dude, I know, Kyle. I know, man. Yeah, I can see that happening, Josh. David, NT's been broke, man. We are on our score. We're on our score. We got Tua Tagovailoa going to the Fins. What game does Jalen take over? My prediction would be week 6. Week 5, maybe. Week 5 or 6. Yeah, Nick Bosa, and we got Harrison Bryant. Hey Siri, who does Harrison Bryant play for? Yeah, the Browns and Josh with the Browns. No, but in all seriousness, you didn't, unfortunately, David. Unfortunately, there wasn't a Zion. We are going to get another case in. Unfortunately, there wasn't a Zion. The best hit was a Kyrie Irving redemption out of the whole case. We got 51 out of 100. Julian Edelman going to the Patriots and Christopher. James, dude, I'll tell you what. I mean, me personally, I think Wentz is a good quarterback, but I can't stay healthy. I'm a big fan of Wentz off the field. You know, I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm a very big fan of Wentz off the field, though. All he does, what he stands for. But I think that the Eagles picking Jalen Hurts in the second round was a complete sign of their. It was a sign of their complete distrust for Wentz and his health. I know they've come out and denied it and stuff. We got 14 out of 100 Jason Pierre-Paul, but I don't think that changes the fact that it showed. All right, we don't know if we can trust this guy to stay healthy every season. Whether you deny it or not. I think maybe not this season, but I would say within the next 2 years, I think Wentz gets traded for a load of draft picks, maybe a star player. It'll kind of be like the Herschel Walker trade, except obviously not as much because you can't do that anymore. But I think they're going to get a ton in return for Wentz, and Hurts is going to take over. We got 2 out of 10, Antonio Gandy Golden auto going to the Redskins and Joe. Joe, I'm interested in both Gandy Goldens you hit. I don't know, Russ. That's a good observation. Dobbins is going to be a monster. The Ravens are a good team. I don't see them repeating the same success that they had last year. I think they'll be a good team. I think it's going to be a closer race in that division than everybody expects. They're going to have to wait another 52 years for their Super Bowl. We got 7 out of 10, Rashawn Gary. Go on to the Packers. And Russ with the Packers. Alright, that was our score break, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get into additional personals if anybody wants to.